Final thoughts for any small creator out there. I want you to give them, in order, the top 3 employees that they should start whenever they're building their team, start hiring.
Ooh.
So I think number 1, like I think so as well. I think the first person you should hire is an editor, because you're going to clear up so much time and focus on so many other things while someone else is editing.
Yeah, it also depends on what kind of content you make, right? Because you could make YouTube videos. You could make YouTube videos and TikToks and shorts, right? I'm going to assume you're a creator that makes a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You make Instagram posts, you make shorts, you make long form YouTube videos, you do it all, right? So yeah, the first person I would hire is an editor, because ultimately when you hire an editor, at least when I hired my first employee, it was an editor, and I doubled my productivity literally on day 1. It used to take me 8 to 12 hours to edit one video. I could usually knock it out in one day. When that was taken off my plate, I could film, in that amount of time that it took me to edit one video, I could film 3 other videos. I mean, just do the math on a 1-year time horizon. Like, I just made 4 times the amount. There's a reason, I think in year 5 of my journey, I uploaded like 870 YouTube videos in 1 year. These are all long form videos, no shorts. These are all videos that are 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes long. Number 2 would probably be a second editor, because let's be honest, if you're going to pump out that much content, you're probably going to need a second person. And maybe the second editor could be a little more skilled in different things. Maybe your first editor could be a very basic editor. They know how to get it done. But maybe your second editor, maybe they have a little bit more skill. Maybe they could tell a story better. Maybe they're really good at effects. Maybe they're really good at cliffhanging the audience and teasing them, right? All those could be in one editor ultimately. But I mean, when you double your editing power, you can double the amount that you can put out. You can double the quality of the edits, the quality of the story you're telling. So I would probably do 2 editors. The third one I would do is I would either pick between a thumbnail designer or someone that can help you creatively write your videos. The reason I would pick between those 2 is because I really enjoyed making my thumbnails. It was something that I actually loved doing, and I was actually really good at it. And usually when I hired a thumbnail, I think I went through like 6 thumbnail designers. I couldn't find a single person that was better than me. Eventually I did find someone that was better than me, and I obviously hired them. But I just kept doing thumbnails, and thumbnails were super easy for me. It would take me like 15 minutes to do a thumbnail, right? So in an hour, I could do 4 thumbnails. Boom. There's all my videos for the week. I would say thumbnail designer or a creative person, because ultimately, your videos are going to get to a point where, oh man, I need help brainstorming how to make this intro better. I need help thinking of this title, but also I need help of, hey, can you look at the last 4 videos I posted in the past 2 weeks? Can you break down an analysis of these 4 videos, figure out 3 things I can improve and how we can implement that into the next video I'm recording tomorrow? Like I said earlier in the podcast, the law of consistency. You don't want to just be consistent with content. You want to learn from it, right? So maybe you have that person helping you learn, and that person is also learning as well. And maybe they're also focusing on your audience a little bit. They're like, oh, hey, I think your audience would really like this. You haven't tried this. Or, hey, your audience liked this in the past, so how can we create a new version of this, right? So yeah, I would say between creative and a thumbnail person.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, it really depends on what kind of content you make, right?
Yeah.
I only made long form content, so those people made sense to me. If you only make shorts, you probably don't need 2 editors.
Definitely
right?
not.
You probably just need a lot of creative people, and then someone to help you set up shorts, because shorts can sometimes take a long time to set up and make and, piece together and whatnot.